It's time to ride it. 3, 2, 1, let's get it. Come on, pull up a chair.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Oh, who's that? You guys see this? There's a... Wow. Must be a drunkard. Oh, man. Oh, wait.
Oh my god. Hey, Cole. Hey,
No,
everybody.
I don't know him. He was stumbling. I don't know
it's
him. No,
Me,
no.
Braydan, co-host of the Writers Room. And I know it's been about a month since I've been here with y'all, but I gotta tell you, I've been on the craziest adventure ever. And I finally got it. I finally got the milk. I've been searching everywhere. It was like After Hours, the Martin Scorsese film After Hours, but if a crackhead directed it. It was that kind of adventure. I met crazy characters and went on crazy adventures. If y'all see in the news that Kyrgyzstan is under a rebellion and overthrowing their government, I just want to say I'm sorry. I didn't really mean to offend the princess. That was a me mistake, you know, crazy things. But before we get started, I'm a little parched. Do you mind if I take a drink?
Is it expired?
Works all this. I'm tired.
No,
I've
but-
journeyed.
Yeah.
Far and wide.
But if you've been gone so long, it might have expired by the time you get back.
I don't know.
Oh no!
Nah, man, it's good. All right.
Don't. If I see
Hey,
you
Cole,
chewing it.
Did you know that milk, that calcium in milk helps promote bone health and muscle regrowth? So kids out there, drink milk, okay? Drink milk. Oh. Hey, Cole.
This is
Did you know
fascinating.
that milk is actually 86% water? So this is really healthy for you. This is.
Yep. Drink
I'm
that.
getting my daily milk.
Drink that beef juice.
My daily milk. Hey, Cole, did you know that Americans consume so much fentanyl? We're in a fentanyl crisis, guys. We really need to do something about it.
Oh yeah. I don't
Oh,
think you've swallowed any of that.
ugh.
Oh, yeah, all right. He's had a swallow of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Milk.
This is disgusting.
It's like cow cum, I guess.
What? No, definitely not.
This joke cost me $5. So
That cost you more than
Yeah,
that.
I'm
You gotta do a
feeling
load of laundry now.
I was feeling generous. Come donate.
Yeah. Braydan is now
really-
homeless. He had to take out a second mortgage on his family.
Yeah. For this
Um,
milk. Can we just like cut to the episode now? Cause I'm very cold and covered in milk.
No, I'm gonna make you sit there for a few more seconds.
episode. What?
Ah,
Whoosh! All right, we're back in.
that's right.
That was, y'all. That was an experience, and I'm glad we all got to go on it together.
You changed shirts.
I did change. Believe it or
why.
not, crazily enough, I did change shirts. I did. I hope I really do hope that y'all appreciated that bit, because I did throw up a couple times after I finished. That was a lot of milk. That was a lot of milk to consume. Kids maybe don't consume that much milk at one time. But anyways, all that to preface, I'm back in the writer's room. Season 3 is resumed. Let's get into it. Cole, why don't you tell us what we're writing today?
I'm absorbing what you just said to me. All right. Well, I don't know that Brayden's ever really written something like this before, but I've written something like this with the audience before. Way back, and I want to say season 1, we wrote a job interview sketch. And I explained the goal was to not plan anything except for the scenario our characters are in. And you start somewhat small, but it's still like super chaotic, and you build up until you kind of almost write yourself into a corner, and then because it's so chaotic, you're able to find a new way to end it. And a lot of the time, at least with the last one, it gets super chaotic, and then instantly we get back down to earth, and it's just like everything's fine. So, I'm going to have Brayden go ahead and host a screenplay thing, because I can't do that for whatever reason.
I have it up already because I knew you were going to ask me that.
Yes.
Let's just start the collaboration.
That's right. And then we're going to go to the beat board to come up.
Cole gets in. Once Cole gets in, go to the beat board.
So we can come up with our scenario, which...
Yes, but
wait
anyways, I really did like that script. Let me open the beat board for you. I really did like that script. That was really fun. Tuesday interview, normal Tuesday interview, whatever it was. Mm-hmm. And that essence of dreamlike heightening that script does reminds me a lot. I'm going to sound like a film school nerd here, and that's okay, because I am one. Remind me a lot of like the films of Louis Buñuel, like Discreet Charm of the Bourgeoisie immediately comes to mind, where it's like everything feels like a dream, and the ridiculous plot beats come out of nowhere. None of the characters acknowledge that it's weird or ridiculous, and then everyone just goes about their day like normal. Mm-hmm. And always at the end, there's some like really mundane reality that returns, and all the characters just have to wallow in that after these dreamlike things have happened. So there are some really great film bro type films out there that are doing the same thing, and I think that's something that we want to capture that feeling of just wall-to-wall dream, and then bam, we get hit with the bus of reality. So we did come up with a vessel for this style of humor. And Cole, do you want to tell him, or should I tell him what we're parodying tonight?
I'm gonna write it out on our beat.
Yes.
We're gonna have it officially in the screenplay.
Woo!
Scenario. So, when I go to the doctor, they have these super small, shitty TVs up in the corner, and every time.
Join us. Close your eyes. Join us in this visualization.
Yeah. All right. Let me set the scene better then. You're in a waiting room.
We're at a doctor.
Could be doctor's office. Could be any appointment.
What am I sick with?
No, it's just a checkup.
I'm gonna be transported.
Just a checkup.
Oh, okay.
You've shown up.
Got
it's just a checkup. You're sitting there, and you look up and over, and it's two dudes, and they're like,
two dudes.
I can't believe you cheated on her. I know.
Oh my god.
It was worse than that time in prison. You went to prison?
No.
And hence and so forth. So we're doing a there are very cheap dramas out there, and we're gonna parody
Y'all
those.
know the ones.
So,
yes.
Our scenario Let's set the scene. Where are our characters? Because we have our genre. So
Yes. Think those cheesy early 2000s telenovela type things.
Yep.
I also suggested it would be funny if we kind of parody it as a 80s style public access television show. You know, back in the 80s where random people of the public could just buy TV time and go to their local studio and just put whatever dog shit they want on TV. So just imagine like people with no acting experience, no filmmaking experience whatsoever, and they're gonna try their very darndest to put together an episode of compelling television. And it's gonna be ridiculous. Not just the plot of the episode, but the things surrounding the production are gonna go haywire, and they're just gonna have to roll with it. So, what's the like hammiest? I'm thinking we're at maybe like a dinner scene, and everyone's got a glass of champagne, and then shit's about to hit the fan.
Okay.
The big emotional reveal.
So then, location. Fine dining restaurant. Let's set it as fine dining. Restaurant.
Sure. Yeah.
Filled with.
I'm going to let you write all the beat boards, because what I've realized in watching back our previous episodes is that when I write the beats, nobody sees what I'm typing.
No, you have to. It shows up eventually. You have to wait. It's just.
Yeah, well, but no one sees it as I'm typing.
Oh,
so
I
it's
see.
just a blank gray square for 40 seconds. Anyways.
So let's make this a dinner date. Let's do
Yeah.
Let's do it. I don't know. Let's just do.
Is it like
guy
a couple? Like a guy and a girl.
Let's just
cool.
Guy and a girl. Let's give them maybe some super different backgrounds too. So, all right.
One's a high socialite type.
Who is this? Let's start with the guy. Who is the guy?
The guy is your classic blue collar worker. He's the antithesis of this like high society show, because you know the telenovelas and the day soaps are all like highfalutin society, people with wealth and fame and success. And the blue collar guy, he's gonna sort of be our straight man, where he's not used to this world and he's going out with this girl, and we're about to make some big reveals. The woman is like, she's the eldest daughter of the whatever fucking family that's the lead ensemble of the show. This is episode like 284.
Yeah. Of
and
multi-billionaire.
Yeah, sure. She's like daughter of tech mogul Jeffrey, what's his name?
Let's avoid Jeffrey, especially with what's going on in the world right now.
What's wrong with Jeffrey? What's wrong with Jeffrey?
Let's not get into
everyone
tech
out there that's named
everyone
out there named Jeffrey. Let's just say we're sorry for what's happening. Yeah, we know only some of y'all had something to do with it, but every other Jeffrey, like, I'm sorry.
Sam Witwower.
There we go.
All right. Here's our scenario.
Cool deal.
So, we're not going to plan anything else. We have these elements. Everything else is pretty much the first thing that comes to mind. We'll throw it out and then we'll debate which thing we like better. So, the goal
we're
here...
We're gonna go... Full lucid.
Yeah. We're going to go between... Our length goal is going to be, I want to say, 7 to 9
Let's
pages.
hit 3 or 4 pages. Oh. Well, we do have to reconsider, because we did film that extended intro sequence, so we may not have a lot of time. So if you want to shoot for like 5 pages and we just go balls to the wall, like free write style.
Let's go 4 to 6. And the goal is to create... If we imagine we're on a staircase, we're going up 3 massive steps. That's kind of the whole thing.
Mic down.
All right, take us to the script.
We're gonna go straight to the script.
Yep.
All right. View script. Okay. Interior, fancy dining restaurant. Ignore what's happening.
I'm gonna say it's nighttime too. What is this?
Can you hear that?
No, I can't.
Ah, damn. There was some really quality ASMR going on over here.
Yeah, I bet it was. All right, night. I like it to be night. All right.
I like night.
We didn't name our characters. I'm gonna say Terry and Samantha.
Okay.
Which is kind of funny because Samantha is the daughter of Sam. But, well, it's fine.
Yeah.
We'll keep going. We're gonna run with it. Okay. All right. How do we begin? Because this.
Did you type it?
I haven't. No, I haven't typed. I haven't typed anything out yet.
Okay, cool.
I just named
I was
the
about to
characters.
say, I can't do anything. All right. So
okay.
what I'm thinking, you know what would kind of be interesting here? Free writing style. Not quite Exquisite Corpse, which I want to do a Exquisite Corpse episode at some point. But let's just no thinking. This is a great writing exercise, by the way, free writing, where you just sit down, you put a timer up, and then you just start writing and you don't stop. Whatever comes to your head, you put down on the piece of paper. So I'm saying I will give you like 5 minutes to just type and don't stop. And then we'll see what happens. And then I'll give myself 5 minutes to pick up where you left off. Because I think that when we get into that lucid state, that's when all the crazy stuff comes to our mind. And for this type of script, I think that's going to be the key. So we're changing up our writing style to fit the script.
Let's try it.
And it's hopefully going to make it a lot crazier, a lot funnier, or a lot
All right.
wackier.
So you have 5 minutes to talk to, entertain the audience.
Oh, you want me to go first? You want me to talk?
And then I will have 5 minutes once you take over.
Yes.
Okay, I have my timer on my phone.
Okay.
Let's see. Setting it
Here we
for
go,
5
folks.
minutes. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on. Make some room for it.
Ready. Are you ready, everybody? This is going to be ridiculous. Hopefully this works.
Go.
And go. All right. So Cole's going to start typing. This is a great, like I said, this is a great exercise. If you're ever in a spot where you're writing a story, you just don't know where to go or who the characters are, you really unlock the unconscious back of your brain by doing this. And it always helps. I'm going to be an advocate for physical, write this physically with a pencil and a piece of paper. Get a journal or something so you have multiple pages and just start writing. Start writing until your hand cramps. Do it for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, however long you feel like doing it. And you will think of things that you have never thought of before, that you didn't think you were capable of thinking of. Even if you just say for 5 minutes, ow, my hand hurts, ow, my hand hurts. Eventually you're gonna lead to something that's actually a pretty decent idea. But the key is you don't stop for a break. You just don't. I've done this for a couple of features that I've worked on, and I think it's a really great exercise, one of the best exercises you can do to come up with ideas for the plot. So Cole's getting into that mode. We got some dialogue from the waiter. Guys, it's been a crazy month. Like I said, I mean, we all know that I went on that adventure for milk, and that is true, and all that happened. And apologies to Kyrgyzstan and the fentanyl crisis of America, and cows for suggesting that milk was their semen. But on a personal note, I just wanted to say, like, genuinely, switching gears to a emotional, personal thing. I really want to thank all of y'all for sticking around and watching these episodes of me and Cole just goofing the fuck off and, hanging out. It really means a lot. Your support and your willingness to engage with us as we write these ridiculous things. This past month has been a little weird for me. I don't want to get into it too much, but it's been weird and hard and just very confusing. And even though I really, really wanted to come record stuff, I just didn't feel like I could, you know? But I'm super glad to be back, and I just know that some of y'all out there are maybe waiting for it, or maybe not. Who cares? Who knows? I mean, we're just doing it for fun, but we're almost gonna hit a year of doing this. We're getting close to 50, 75 episodes. I have no idea what track we're on anymore, but getting close to 100 at some point, that'd be cool. Just reflecting on this journey we've been on, just like my trek for milk, you know. Thank you, all of y'all, for being out there, for watching this. Share it with your friends, not your parents, preferably, if they're like my parents, you know. But thank y'all, really, from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot. And I'm sure Cole shares that sentiment. Oh,
dude, I'm having so much like input lag. Like this is really not okay. I am appreciative of our audience. Yes, I was half listening to you.
No, you're good. You gotta focus on your thing.
I've got a minute and 15 seconds left.
Go. We're working for this season to be a little bit different from season 1 in regards to trying new things with the episode formats and some of the ideas that we're bringing to the table. Cole's got a couple things that he's wanting us to do. I've got a couple things that I want y'all to do. Actually, with the last minute of Cole's writing time, I will maybe throw some of these out there to have in the world, and if y'all are into some of them, we will put that high on the list of what we want to do next. In the Christmas special, if y'all remember, Cole and I floated the idea of doing like a Let's Play style thing where we're playing a game, and we have selected the game, but I will not say what game, to have some mode of surprise, but we actually got kind of into that idea. So if y'all want to see us do that, we will put writing or storytelling into it in some regard, but we just wanted to do it for fun, I think. I wanted us to do an exquisite corpse challenge when we write a script. Basically something similar to what we're doing right now, where Cole writes a page of a script. Like we come up with a premise.
Damn it!
Finish your idea.
All right, yeah, you keep
I'll
going.
let you finish your idea,
okay.
And I'll keep talking. Where we come up with a log line of a script for like a sketch or a drama short. I think it would be funnier if it was a drama short and we couldn't resort to comedy. That would give us an extra challenge. But Cole would have to write a whole page without any input from me on his own. And then when it's my turn, when he writes that one page, I get the last line of dialogue or last line of action that he wrote. And that's the only thing I have to go off of to write my page to the same script. So I can't read anything else he wrote. I just have to guess what he did. And then hopefully, and that process goes back and forth, and hopefully we come up with a script that's somewhat coherent or somewhat ridiculously dumb. I think that'd be fun to do. If y'all are into that idea, let us know. Also came up, we wanted to do like challenges that hinder us, like have some sort of thing when we write a script that makes it harder for us. I guess we're kind of doing one, because I did say a free writing style where we couldn't stop typing. Blindfolded, writing a script blindfolded, which I think would be ridiculous, especially if you don't remember your home row and your key placements. Where's my other? Make it a musical. If we spin the wheel and it lands on make it a musical, we have to make all the dialogue rhyme so that it could be sung, and make the action have some space for dance numbers and things like that, ridiculous things. But those are some of the ideas. If y'all have any ideas, let us know. If y'all are interested in any of the things that I mentioned, put it down in the comments, please, and thank you if you do that. That'd be great. Have you finished your idea off?
Yeah, now I'm just doing some, like, cleaning up while you were talking, because there were so many typos, because I couldn't type. Alright. So...
Now, I will read what you wrote.
Yes, read it for our podcasters.
Interior fancy dining restaurant night. A full and crowded fancy restaurant. Everyone is dressed in very nice clothes. Terry and Samantha walk in and sit down. The waiter hands out menus. Hello, welcome to the Dining Sasquatch's Belly Button. Thank you, we're really excited to be here. I'll give you some time. The couple looks over their menus. Terry looks up. You look really nice tonight. Samantha is holding back tears. What's wrong? Ding of the monkeys! What? A chimp appears on Samantha's shoulder, banana in hand. Okay.
So...
All right, we're already starting.
To educate, I have set up the scene to where Terry is our guy set in reality, more so than the woman. But, you know, Braydan has a brilliant mind, and he can evolve that to where the waiter is our person set in reality, or he can go some other direction and maybe flip the tables.
You already knew that I wanted to fuck you over and not make Terry the everyman.
I expected that, but I also wanted you to try that.
Probably.
I think that would be the correct answer. So,
that's midpoint territory, and we're not there yet. So I just got to keep going the train.
Yep, but I have I've taken our first big step, and I haven't really played through it. So Brayden's gonna get to play through it, and we'll see how far he gets. Maybe he'll get to the next step. So I've got the timer ready. Are you set?
I think I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go. So, hello, audience. I don't know what all he talked to you about. I was kind of in the zone. Sorry to interrupt, Braydan, but do you want me to show what you're typing, or do you want me to hide it?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. We'll wait, audience. We'll stay in suspense.
Sorry about that.
Braydan has 4.5 minutes left, so we're gonna see what he can come up with. I would argue Braydan is definitely a better quality writer than I am, but I don't know if he's a faster writer than I am. Not that speed necessarily matters in writing, but, you know, for a fun challenge like this, speed can make all the difference. I also know that this style of sketch writing is, of course, it's more suited to a specific person. I don't think a lot of people write this way, but it's a way I like to write sketches. It helps me really stretch my brain on coming up with ideas. So I find it to be a lot of fun. But yeah. How's y'all's weather? You know, Georgia had some snow. That's been a week or two ago, I want to say, as of this recording. And that was interesting. And my power was out for like, I want to say it was like the whole morning and most of the afternoon, and it got to like 40 degrees or lower in my house. It was crazy. So that was fun. What else has been happening? I haven't been gone as long, so, you know, we've all been kind of hanging out still. But, you know, I have some new ideas for some video essays. I'm going to be trying to work on those some more. I know we just went through almost a part 2, in a sense, of the narrative mediums, because I foolishly left out a couple of very important mediums. My brain was focused on writing in general for that first one, and I never really thought about non-movie, non-novel, and well, you know, I didn't think about the video game industry, and that's a very big one. Some of my favorite stories are in that industry, more so than some movies. Which probably not the best thing for a film student to say, but you know, we like what we like, and that's okay. You're allowed to. You're allowed to be that way. So, you can see how focused he is. He's rolling them words out. He's in the zone. So far, we are. I don't know if we've made it to the bottom of the page. We have. So he is on page 2. He's almost to the beginning of page 3. He's made some good progress. So, it would seem he's a faster writer than I am. That's okay. Yeah, I would keep an eye out for new ideas. Like he said, you can submit new ideas and we're happy to take a look. I think I've misspelled Sasquatch here. I don't know how to spell that, but you know what? Well, that's a problem for another time. Especially, don't want to move anything around while he's in the zone. So, what have I been up to? Mostly schoolwork. I'm doing a presentation and analyzing a Oscar-nominated short film. It is called New Boy. Very good movie. Short film is one of those. It's one of those forms of media it's underrated. I feel like short film doesn't get enough credit. A lot of people consider it to be, oh, you make short films to get noticed by industry professionals so that you can then make a feature film or a TV show. And it's just like, it's more than that. Some of the best movies are short films. Finish your idea? I'm gonna...
Okay.
Oh, you're done. Ooh.
I think I'm good.
All right. So, starting from where I ended, I'm going to read the last line I wrote, and we're going to read what Braydan has written. A chimp appears on Samantha's shoulders, banana in hand. Samantha looks over to the monkey. Bubbles, it's not what it looks like. Bubbles gasps, just as the waiter approaches. Oh, my apologies. Another menu for your added guest. The waiter hands the monkey a menu, which is immediately flung into the air. So all those nights we spent together, they meant nothing? What's a night? It's like the day, but opposite? Outside the window, the moon begins falling to Earth. Oh no. Alright, we might have found our next step here. Alright, outside the window, the moon begins falling to the Earth. Just tell me one thing. Yes? Will you marry her? Terry gets on one knee, but points to a centaur man at another table. No, probably not. Wow, so, alright. What he's done is he's switched Terry and Samantha's roles. So Samantha is now our person rooted in reality. So the chaos... So we've taken 2 giant steps. Which makes sense, because Braydan had to top my monkey that I added pretty much immediately. So, Terry gets on one knee, but points to a centaur woman at another table. No, probably not. What about me, then? I need people to stop texting me. Alright. What Bubbles and I have, it's special. He's my opposite of the sun. The moon, Samantha. Outside the window, the moon continues to plummet. People are screaming bloody murder. Bubbles, flinging silverware and shit, snatches the ring from Terry and holds it in front of Samantha. Oh, Bubbles, you shouldn't have. Oh, Lord. Okay. Bubbles takes the ring, Bubbles takes that the wrong way. In anger, he flings the ring box into Samantha's face. Samantha falls to the ground, nose bloodied. Hey! Bubbles turns, and now it's my turn.
Conflict.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Alright. Well, I started a good topic of discussion. I don't know if you heard.
I did not hear. I was zoned in.
You were zoned in.
What was the last thing?
Last thing I talked about
What was the
was
last thing you said?
I was talking about how underrated short films are.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like people use it as, Oh, you only make short films to make a feature film once you're noticed by industry professionals.
Yeah.
And that was my point.
Yeah. Right.
So
Cool.
you don't have to continue that.
I will continue that thread.
Okay.
I do want to continue that thread, actually.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
All right, here we go. Folks, there is an epidemic in film schools, okay? Like, I cannot stress enough how many film students, at least at the school that we attend, how many people think that their short film is a proof of concept. I don't know if you've heard that term, proof of concept. Basically, it's I'm making this short film to pitch to people that this could be a good feature one day. And that's not, let me tell you right now, if you're thinking about that's the way to go, don't do that. Short films are for you to practice your craft, okay? They're not to get sold. They're not to be a proof of concept, because when you're already thinking like that, how do I make this bigger? You've already failed at making a great short film. You have 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes tops, to create a really compelling narrative that has the correct pacing and emotional arcs that a feature film would in like a fifth of the time. And if you just think, well, I'll just do a scene from the movie I have in mind. No, that's not how the narrative works. It's a scene for a reason because it's part of a larger narrative. What you want to do for a short film is make a good short film, not make a good film short. They're a completely different beast. They're a completely different style of narrative, character development, everything. You want to approach it with that in mind, or your short film is just going to feel clunky. It's going to feel off, and people probably won't be able to get behind it as much. Yeah, there are the success stories of Damien Chazelle selling Whiplash off the short film, or how Smile started as a short film, the horror film franchise. Those are like 2 of millions of short films that are out there right now. Just find something that you want to talk about, craft a really strong character, create one scenario that character is pushed against the wall and has the worst day of their life. And I'm telling you, you'll have a solid short film that you will enjoy making, that people will enjoy watching, and then maybe leads to more success. But I really think the objective of a short film is that you make it for you, no one else. You make it for you to craft, to practice your craft, to get better, to try new things. Get experimental. Don't be afraid to get weird and try new things that you don't even know, like you haven't learned. Just go out there and make it. You know, because no one else is going to do it for you. And that's my lecture on short films. Speaking of short films, I'm in my I'm like I've said previously, and I don't think we cut this out of the last episode I was on. I am graduating. This is my last quarter as an undergraduate of film school. By the time of this recording, I have 4 weeks of school left. When this episode goes up, when you're watching this, I will have 3 weeks left. And then I am technically a graduate of film school. And I waited this whole time to take my very first film analysis class, or reading films is what they call it. And this past week, we've been working on watching experimental short films that are kind of out there, that are playing with different things and testing things. This is what a real short film should be, is you going out there and testing things. And so they started off kind of like narrative adjacent. Then they got more like, what happens if I do this with a camera, and things like that kind of short film. And you can start to see all the classes' interest and participation wane as we got weirder and more experimental. And then my professor's like, okay, we're turning off the lights, we're drawing the blinds, we're about to watch a short film called Lemon by Hollis Frampton, released in 1969. I don't know if Cole's ever heard of this, but he's probably not listening. We watched a short film called Lemon, and it's 7 minutes long. And I'm not actually going to say anything about the film. I want you to go watch it. Go out there, look for Lemon by Hollis Frampton, and go watch it. And and let me know what you think of that film, because I loved it, and it is the greatest thing that's ever happened to cinema. It has a special place in my heart now. It's the greatest thing I've ever seen. And there is no hint of sarcasm in my voice. Not a single one. Go watch it. It's fucking ridiculous what this thing is. And everyone in our class had to say one thing about this movie that they liked or that they took away from it. And there were a lot of different things that were said in that class. I'll just say that. Apparently this filmmaker was a weird dude, but I found out that his collection of short films is on the Criterion collection. So I bought the DVD immediately. Obviously, I immediately went home and ordered the DVD of all of his stuff. And let's just say that a 24-hour live stream of me watching Lemon nonstop is on the way. It's on the way. 24 hours of me just watching that short film. Are you done? That's 5 minutes already?
Yeah, that was 5 minutes. Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I ran out of time again. I was gonna keep going, but no, that's it. So
Slowpoke over here. You were saying that I was slow.
No, I was saying you were faster than me. I clocked it pretty quick, actually.
Oh, okay.
I was able to write
Let's see.
almost a page, and well, you wrote probably a page and a quarter. Page and maybe
like
a
that.
page and 2/8, something like that. That is a quarter.
Something like that. Yeah. Good math. Good catch. I would have caught that. I would not have caught that.
Page and 1/8 is what I
Alright.
meant, but yeah.
Okay. Bubbles. Okay, the last thing we said was Terry screamed, "Hey!" Bubbles turns. A small naked goblin runs across the restaurant. He drops little bits of gold out of a sack. Huh, neat. Oh, that's the waiter. Oh, neat. Bubbles, how could you? She loved you. Monkey noises. That's it. The waiter pulls off a mask and reveals he is a mustachioed cop. You're under arrest. Not Bubbles. Me. I know. I'm not here for him. He turns towards Terry. I'm here for you. What? Is it the drugs, the assault, the murder, the gang violence? And that was the last thing he wrote.
Yeah. I was gonna go back to the moon, but I ran out of time. But that's okay.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Actually, the first thing I'm gonna type. Oh, what did I just do?
Nice. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Ready?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Begin. All right. Let's see. What do I want to speak on here? We'll hide what Brayden's writing. We'll do a reveal for that.
Okay.
So Brayden mentioned kind of the closest thing he's seen in this in writing stuff like this. For me, it was like let's see, The Naked Gun, Airplane. Things where just randomness occurs.
Yeah.
I love those movies a lot. Although they never really turned off the chaos. It's a more consistent thing. So they're kind of constantly making these ridiculous jokes. Whereas when I write a sketch like this, I like for the ending to be the most sane thing you've ever seen. And it doesn't even have to make sense. That it comes back to reality. I like to start it kind of normal, and I like to bring it back to reality, so that it is almost like, oh, we've had a dream, even though there was no dream sequence, nobody went to sleep. It was just like this was reality. If that makes sense. So I mean, that's kind of, those are my inspirations for writing things like this. Now this is so far off the rails, I don't think it's ever going to be filmable, but, you know, it's fun to... It's
No, probably not.
It's good to stretch the brain out to where you're just doing the first thing you think of. So while we may never film this, it's going to help us... It's practicing our brain and coming up with new things more consistently, which could lead to us being able to think of more ideas for other films, other sketches, maybe ideas for stuff we're already writing. It's good practice, at least for me. But everybody has a different process. Everybody practices differently. So you have to kind of fine tune it for you. Find what you like to write. Find kind of whatever's fun for you. For some people, that is writing telenovelas. For some people, that's writing comedy. Some people just love scary. And scary is a complicated one too, because you can be slasher, or you can do something more metaphorical and have stuff that has meaning to it. Not that stuff that doesn't have meaning to it isn't bad, but lots of good options out there. That's the beauty of creativity, is it's a limitless form of work, because if you can think it, it can be made. Now, in this case, we're not filming this because, well, I don't know about Brayden, but I don't have the money to buy a chimp or rent a chimp in an animal handler. Also, I've seen too many stories where chimps attack people, and it's not supposed to be common, but it's enough to make me nervous about it. So, I don't know, maybe I have a fear of monkeys a little bit, but... this is more of a for fun, just getting some practice writing in, practice coming up with on the fly ideas, thinking quick, staying fast. It's not really meant to be taken super seriously. It's just kind of meant to be, what can we come up with? And I wasn't originally gonna suggest this timer idea, but I think this is even pushing this practice idea to the brink, which is really kind of fun and very interesting. So I'm very curious to see where we end up here. Looks like Brayden's almost at page 5, and he still has a minute left, so he's probably gonna make it to page 5. He's able to really crank this out. But it'll be interesting to see how far he escalates it, and because our goal is 4 to 6 pages, it's going to be my job to bring it back down to earth in my next turn, unless he's very quick here in the next 30 seconds, 20 seconds. Yeah. So, for those of you curious about last season in our beat sheet, we do plan to do the feature film again. That'll be next season, most likely. We wanted to take a break, take some time to really think about our beat sheet. But we also wanted to write different things. And that's time.
Hold on.
Yeah, so finish your thought. But yeah, we wanted to write different things, and we wanted to explore new ideas, see if we can reach a more broader audience, which is difficult with our schooling, but hopefully in the future we'll be able to kind of do a little bit more, but we'll see. I know this summer I'll be able to work on a lot more things, so it should be fun, should be interesting, and we have a lot of good ideas here. So Brayden has cracked page 5. For those of you curious, I'm looking up here as this updates, but it would appear he has cracked page 5. This blue line is where he's at.
We're just gonna go with that.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Where did I start?
You started on
I
page
did
3.
about a full page. Yeah, I did about a full page.
Yeah. So.
Actually, I did over a page.
Yeah, it was over a page,
Okay.
for sure. It's probably a page and a half. So.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Man. Okay, go for it.
All right. Terry, what? Is it the drugs? The assault? The murder? The gang violence? The moon? Waiter, the what? Boom. That's exactly when the moon makes contact. White impact frames. Everyone withers away. Death, destruction, screams of the damned. Terry? Samantha sits up, wait, hold on. Whoa. Interior fancy dining restaurant, same sorta. Samantha sits up, nose still bloodied from the punch. She gets onto her feet. Quick, she's getting away! At once, both the waiter and Bubbles the monkey grab onto Samantha. What? Let me go! What are you doing? Slow, dramatic claps. It's Terry! Well, well, well. You really thought you could get away with this. So you're all police? No, even worse. He flashes his badge, a kindergarten school ID scribbled in crayon. Goo goo gaga, motherfucker. But why? Terry and Bubbles, the monkey, and the random waiter, why? Because, before he can say anything, another character bursts through the door, riding on a robot dinosaur. It's the moon! As human. Wait, everyone stop! Can I at least get my evil monologue before some more dumb fucking shit happens? Yeah, sorry, I'll just wait here. The moon walks over to a small line of crowd off to the side. It's for a laundromat inexplicably inside the restaurant.
There you go.
Fuck, dude, where do I go from there? Alright.
I think you can come up with something.
Oh, I'll come up with something. We have, let's see, I have a page and 3/4.
Let's go one more round. You write something and then I'll finish it off. I think that would be even, that we've written the same amount.
Okay,
kind
fair
of.
enough.
In time.
In time? Okay. Alright. Here we go.
He's gonna try to round out getting to a conclusion of some sort. 3, 2, 1, boom! I don't remember the last thing that he said.
Let's see.
I don't
I don't
remember
either.
what the last thing he was talking about.
I think it was, yeah.
Let's see. Speaking of Criterion Collection, because that was the last thing I was talking about, I'm actually just gonna walk over to the side here off camera, cause funnily enough, oh god, I'm caught. I have some of my very own Criterion Collection DVDs here already. So I'm getting into physical media and trying to collect some of my favorite films on DVD because I want to have a collection that hopefully one day to share with my kids instead of some Coco Melon Baby Shark fucking shit. I'm gonna make them watch real cinema. You know what I mean? No, none of that AI generated slop. We're learning the alphabet through David Lynch's The Alphabet short film. You know, that horrific monstrosity. That's what my kids are gonna learn from. But I have with me my first 2 DVDs that I bought from the Criterion Collection, and I have one at home, and I already told you about all the house prep and stuff on the way to my house. But first DVD right here, Paper Moon, Peter Bogdanovich. This was 1973. Great film. Tatum O'Neal, this is a real father and daughter duo. If you've not seen this film, if you have seen this film, I'm sorry for just kind of explaining it again. But it's a real father and daughter duo of actors. Tatum O'Neal right here, she was maybe 10 or 9 when they shot this film. She won Best Actress, or maybe Best Supporting Actress at the Oscars. Still the youngest person ever to win that award. Really great road trip, father-daughter drama with some really funny comedic moments. I love this film. This is one of the films that inspired me to write my favorite feature, my most personal project ever. Took inspiration from this movie, so I just had to have it, had to own it. And then I got here with me one of my favorite comfort movies, Wes Anderson classic, my favorite Wes Anderson film, Moonrise Kingdom, right here, Moonrise Kingdom. If you haven't seen it, it's about a young boy and a young girl who run away from home to kick off a whirlwind romance until some crazy stuff starts happening on their little coastal town. I love this film. First time I watched it was after I used to compete in high school. I did competitive theater, which sounds ridiculous, but that's a thing that we did. And we lost, and I went home and watched this film for the first time, and I loved it. It made me feel so happy. And now it's always been a comfort movie. I can't tell you how many times I've seen this movie or how many times I've seen a Wes Anderson film. They're all just so vibrant and ridiculously quirky and unapologetically Wes Anderson. If you've seen his films, you know it. Like, he has his thing. But my personal favorite, Moonrise Kingdom. If you want to debate your favorite Wes Anderson film in the comments, there's not many filmmakers that I will like really fight in the comments heavily of like what's their favorite or what's their best movie or what's ridiculous. When I started out as film school, just like literally every other film student, my favorite filmmaker was Wes Anderson back in the day. And I have matured since then, but I still love him a lot. And I don't have it here with me, but the third DVD that I ever got from Criterion was Being John Malkovich, directed by Spike Jonze and written by my personal screenwriting hero, which maybe I'll just do a whole video on this guy and talk about him. But Charlie Kaufman, if you know him, you love him, because I've never really heard of someone who didn't like him or that knew about him. But ridiculous, so surreal, so hilarious, a really great, honestly, my favorite performance from John Malkovich is in that movie, of him playing himself. If you haven't seen it, can't recommend it enough. I'll just give you a simple log line if you've never heard it. This down-on-his-luck guy finds out that a portal within his apartment leads into the mind of renowned actor John Malkovich. And for a very limited amount of time during the day, he gets to control John Malkovich, and chaos ensues, basically. Really great movie. I love it. Super funny. It gives you a lot of crazy ideas of how to, kind of similar to this, of just doing the ridiculous heightening thing. And go check it out, please. And that's my Criterion story. And he's...
Okay. I wrote 6 more words after the timer. Because I just wanted to get that out. Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm going to...
You have a little over a page.
Going to read this now.
Okay.
The moon is in line at the laundromat area. Oh, what?
I'm looking for it. Hold on. I'm looking. Oh, okay. I found it. Okay. Go ahead.
The moon is in the laundromat line. Samantha. I can't anymore. Suddenly, a stereotypical therapist office lounge chair is here. The waiter is in an office chair. Terry and Bubbles stand behind him. So, how does this make you feel? I love them both so much. I think you need to carefully evaluate your decisions and stop acting on your porn addiction. She has a laptop that is quickly closed. You're right. I'm sorry, Bubbles. Monkey noises. I think Terry is right for me. Bubbles pulls out a gun and points it at Terry. The waiter stands. No! The waiter jumps in front of the gun. Bubbles shoots. The bullet hits the waiter. Terry holds him as he dies. Okay. Got it.
All right.
I need some time to think.
You have a little over a page.
All right.
You ready?
Right. I think I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go.
We're gonna find a way to finish this out.
All right. We're back. Don't know what he was talking about, but it's fine. We had our own conversations. Although I heard him, he says he has a cool collection that I'll have to take a look at some point. Okay. Yeah, so he has a page left. That's not a lot of room. But, you know, this is one of those things that's not set in stone, and I wouldn't be hurt if he went into page 7. So, and we do have the time for it. But, you know, we'll see. Brayden's a smart writer. He might be able to do it in a page. But he has probably the hardest task, and that is picking how it ends. If my phone does not shut the fuck up, I'm going to lose my mind. Anyway, he gets to pick how it ends. He has to bring us back down. It doesn't have to make sense 100%, but it does have to kind of work creatively. It has to work in a fun. It has to be funny if it doesn't make sense. So we'll see. Will Samantha end up with Terry? Will the waiter end up with Terry? Like, who knows? We don't know. I'm putting ideas in his head.
No, I've already written who ends up with Terry.
That's pretty
and
funny.
Samantha.
That's crazy. Okay. Well, we'll be looking forward to that. Yeah, I don't know what to talk about. That's crazy. I hope everybody's having a great day. It's been a while since we've been here. It's been almost a month since the last writer's room where all of us were present and accounted for. So this is exciting stuff. But I'm looking forward to continuing on this new trend of continuing the show as normal, and looking forward to our new ideas. Let's see, what can we discuss? Well, man, I'm just having a blank. It happens. You just have a little mini brain thing, and just brain juices aren't flowing. It's just how it is. But I think movies this year. I'm hoping I'm gonna. Okay, I know what to talk about. I'm hoping I have a better movie year this year than last year. And what I mean by that is the movies I saw last year, not that there weren't good movies last year, the movies I personally saw were not good. One of the movies I saw was the Naked Gun remake. Although it's technically, I think, a sequel, but overall, I didn't like it. It wasn't that, they missed the mark. There were a few moments where I laughed out loud, but there were a lot of moments where I was just kind of like, it's a movie, they made it. Liam Neeson probably had fun making it, but I don't know, it just wasn't for me. I'm sure maybe a few other people liked it, but I don't know. A movie I really liked that nobody saw was The Smashing Machine.
I loved The Smashing Machine.
I could not believe.
My God. I'm sorry.
I've broken his concentration. Does that tell you anything, audience?
That movie rocked. There was the whole thing of like, oh, Josh Safdie is the better Safdie brother because he made Marty Supreme and Marty Supreme rocked. Dude, did you watch The Smashing Machine? That movie ripped shit. Mm-hmm. I'm like I'm a D1 Dwayne Johnson hater, and he really impressed me. I will let you continue.
It was the first time I've seen him in a role that was not. It was not a rock role, It was something entirely different. It scared me, actually. His acting, which I hope he continues this path, because clearly he's capable of so much more. My only problem with that movie was Emily Blunt's character. I did not. Oh, you're out of time. But I did not see. Hold on. Finish your thought. I did not see that there were a ton of likable traits to her character. I kept finding myself hating her a bit too much, and I get that to an extent, but I also feel like you need to have some redeeming qualities, especially if like there's a thing where like the end of the story they're gonna end up kind of, I don't know, I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it, but those of you that watch it, I think, will understand what I mean. But The Rock was fantastic in that. Everybody was fantastic in that, and it was such a great story. Not a lot of stories like that in the in the, let's see, like the UFC world that are made into movies. I've never. I'm used to like Rocky, which it's a fighting movie that's not about the fighting. It's more about the drugs. It's very people focused. It's kind of like if anybody's seen Ford versus Ferrari, but the themes are just so much heavier. Because Ford versus Ferrari is a movie about cars, but it's not. It's more about the people than the cars. But that's what everybody assumes is, oh, it's about when Ford beat Ferrari that one time in 1940 something. Or, no, it's not 1970 something. I mean, 1940.
Yeah.
But it's very much about the people. So, anyway.
I've said this. I've said this a lot. I'm just gonna continue your thought before you read this.
Yeah,
Because
go ahead.
I just wanna. I want this to marinate a little bit more. I've said I think the best sports movies are the ones that are like barely about the sport at all. That includes The Smashing Machine. That includes Marty Supreme. I'm thinking like Moneyball. It gets in that category. It's almost barely about baseball if you really think about it, but it's a great movie about sports and the surrounding kind of areas. I'm like one of those guys that I like Draft Day with Kevin Costner. That movie rocks. It's not very well received critically, but I really enjoyed that movie. And it's basically all about draft day at the NFL, and Kevin Costner has to make these big important draft moves. And it's like, if you don't care about football, like who gives a shit? But that movie is really good, and it's barely about like you don't see any really football happening. That's what I think makes the best sports movies, is that you're using that sport as a limitation to kind of find ways around it, because it's really hard to shoot a good sports sequence and make it look believable, because not many actors are good at being athletic on camera.
Yeah. That being said, there are very good sports movies that are about the sports. I'm not saying that.
Sure.
Yeah. That's not.
Yeah.
Like, Rocky is very good. It's one of the best
Most of
boxing
the
movies ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
Raging
just,
Bull though. But Raging Bull though.
I haven't seen Raging Bull actually.
Oh, okay.
Is that a boxing
I know
movie?
what we're gonna watch. Yes, it's a boxing movie.
Okay.
Martin Scorsese boxing movie with Robert De Niro.
Oh,
Rocks.
okay.
Super great. We're gonna watch that together at some point.
Okay.
That's happening. Okay.
We'll have to do that.
So
But yes.
I did end up finishing the script. I did write an ending, and if you don't like it, we can rewrite it together.
Okay.
But by rules of the free writing, this is what I came up with.
Okay.
And go for
All
it.
right. The waiter jumps in front of the gun. Bubble shoots. The bullet hits the. Hits the waiter. No. The bullet hits the waiter. Terry holds him as he dies. All right. Waiter, please. I can't go on without you. You must. Oh my God. For our children. He didn't write "Oh my God," but that was me reacting to it, podcast listeners. Okay. The waiter points to a number of multiracial children of varying ages. Oh, waiter. Terry. They start to passionately kiss. Samantha, stunned, falls to the side, head in hands. A hand appears on her shoulder. The moon. He's holding a basket of folded clean laundry.
Because he was at the laundromat earlier.
Yeah, I know. I didn't expect him to do laundry, though. All right. It's okay, honey. I know about the others. I came to tell you. You are the stardust for me. He grabs a shirt from the top of the pile. It's a shitty graphic that shows Samantha and the moon in love. Who the fuck are you? I'm, like, the opposite of Day. Bubbles the monkey looks around at the chaos. Samantha dumping the moon. Robo-dinos fighting people at the laundromat. Terry dry humping the dead waiter. Oh, man. That's crazy. Oh, Lord. Stage lights begin to fall. Crew members off camera go wild. Bubbles can't take it. He starts to scream. Interior Zoo Day. Bubbles inside a monkey exhibit is going buck wild and flinging shit. A trainer tries to settle him, give him medication, but Bubbles won't have it. I'm sorry, everyone. Looks like Bubbles has taken his meds today. We'll do the show another time. Or hasn't taken his meds today. Everyone on the other side of the glass, the other characters from the sketch, look on in disappointment, bewildered. Okay, nice. You brought it back. Okay, that's kind of cool.
So,
'cause, like,
in
now it's like-
reality, the protagonist was Bubbles all along.
So now it's like we have Terry and Samantha just together at the zoo, and then the waiter's looking at it, and I guess somebody that was the moon is now there in normal clothes.
Yeah, somebody that has like a really moon-like face or something.
Oh my God. I love
Someone
the loop
holding
around.
like a basket of laundry. A kid holding a toy dinosaur and a toy robot. Like all those things where it's like, that's where he got it from the people on the other side of the glass. And he's gone crazy because he's in captivity.
I was hoping you would bring it back and loop it around to where it's like, yeah, no, Samantha and Terry were just on a date and it was fine. It was something to that effect, and this is even better. I like this. This is great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
No, that's so cool. Which is perfect because we're pretty much out of time.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think you could see some of the strategies we used in this audience, not only just like heightening it to a new level of ridiculousness, but also at least my strategy, because I think Cole was really good at like adding new ridiculous things. And my strategy was more twisting something that happened before or having some sort of running gag to keep it kind of connected. Because one of my very first things I wrote was Terry saying something along the lines of, so all those nights we spent together, they meant nothing. And Samantha says, what's a night? So this running gag of Samantha not knowing what a night is or what the moon is comes back in full force at the end when the moon professes his love for her, and she doesn't know what the moon is.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Also, it makes the moon falling have a story beat because he's coming here to profess his love for Samantha, and the waiter having this crazy relationship with Terry. That's why they went to this restaurant or something like that. You know, it's like when you're free writing, you can either come up with something new and ridiculous, or something new that heightens the reality. Like I think Cole was really, really good at like coming up with what was one of my favorite things that the waiter was the cop and he pulls off the mask, and the Bubbles the monkey shooting at Terry, like things like that. It's like you can either heighten to a new degree or twist something that you already have in the script. But I think that I was more approaching it from that angle. So those are your two modes of thought. When you just put a lot of things into a pot and then you stir it around. That's how you come up with something ridiculous and lucid like this.
And on the flip side,
and then they're always funny when they end in reality. But yes.
Yeah. On the flip side, you wrote something consistent, and I was the only one that put an element in there that entered and exited frame, and nobody really said anything.
Wait, what was it? I don't remember.
The naked goblin was not mentioned again.
The naked goblin.
Yeah, the naked goblin. He came in and left.
You know what?
There was one small reaction, and that was it. And I think that's perfect. So you created the one element that we came back to constantly, and I created the one element that we just kind of let brush off to the side, essentially. That was so funny.
The goblin.
Although I think the most disturbing element was Terry dry humping a waiter that is dead. Yeah. But, you know.
Yeah.
Creative choices are crazy. Anyway, on this note,
choices.
It's time to end. Hope everybody enjoyed our Braydan coming back and him getting sick drinking milk like he did earlier. But
me waterboarding myself with milk. I hope you enjoyed that, folks at home, because I don't know what being waterboarded feels like, but I think it has to be something similar to that. So if any of y'all have been waterboarded out there, let me know what it's like so I can relate this experience back.
What is our story called?
It's a great question. What do you
Normal
think?
Friday dinner.
Yes. Actually, no. Normal Thursday.
Normal Thursday dinner. Nice.
Spiritual sequel to Normal Tuesday interview.
Yep. We should do more of these. These are my favorite things to write. But
I had a lot of fun. I hope y'all at home had a lot of fun watching that. I really liked that format of us going back and forth. I think that made for some really ridiculous moments. Opened the door for some really fun conversations. So if you want to see us do more of that, we'd be happy to. And I had a great time. I'm glad I'm back. And I'm glad we're back. And I'm glad the Writers Room Season 3 is back officially.
Yeah.
I'm just glad. I'm glad.
That's
right.
You
should be glad too.
So,
all right, time to do the outro.
If you enjoyed this, leave a like, leave a dislike, leave feedback on either one. Make sure you explain it, because I'd like to know what we're doing right or wrong. If you have ideas for sketches...
All right, switch. If you have ideas for sketches, please let us know in the comments down below. We would love to hear your thoughts. Switch.
Whether that's a feature film, a short film, or a sketch, anything. If you know, I don't know, what's your favorite cat? If you have, or dog.
Sure.
I'm more of a dog person.
Okay, switch. We're on other services: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts. Go look us up. We have all the links for our socials down below in the description too, so please follow us on everything, Instagram, TikTok, all of that. Switch.
If you find yourself looking for new videos to go into the search bar, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We'll appear on the homepage. Makes things a little bit easier. Make sure you got notifications enabled. That might help you find us and let you know when we're uploading new things. And on that note, I think we're done.
We're done.
I think so.
Thank you so much, everybody. And
See
we will
y'all
see you in the next episode. Bye, everybody. You know, Cole, actually, I'm kind of feeling a little thirsty. I might have to go for some more milk at some point.
So I'm gonna end the recording before you do that. Bye now.
No, I'm here now. Bye.
Adios. Ciao.